Yes, we are live on YouTube. I can see it's live streaming. Big hello to all the YouTube people who have joined this session. I welcome you all. Today the session is going to be in English language. Prameela Didi is from South India. I guess she is in Bangalore right now. If I'm not wrong, are you in Bangalore ashram? If I'm not wrong, Didi.
Ah, yes, yes,
Yes,
near to the
yes, yes.
ashram.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
So, Pramila Didi, I would like to tell you that we are doing this session from past 1.5 year, and we are doing this on a daily basis. We have not failed a single day. Uh, Means we have not missed out a single day till now. Maybe it may be a festival, maybe Holi, Diwali, or anything. We have run this session at this time, 9:10 p.m. And we have a purpose behind it. The purpose of this session is whosoever watches this session, they should have a smile on their face. Their life should become a celebration, and they should not stop till then. We also do a little bit of hand holding, and we try to make them volunteer so that they can also bring uh, change in the life of other people. They can happiness in the life of other people. We can create a stress-free and a violence-free society. This is Gurudev's vision. We have made Gurudev's vision our mission, and we are moving towards it. And these sessions are very much informal in nature. It's like we all bunch of devotees are sitting together and we are discussing things out. And Diri, I would like to also introduce you to the group. So, talking about Pramila Diri, she is an Art of Living senior teacher, and she has joined Art of Living Foundation as a student and became teacher from the year 2005. For past 16 years, she has conducted many Art of Living workshops such as Happiness Program for adults, Utkarsh Yoga for kids, Medha Yoga Level 1 for teens, Sri Sri Yoga Level 1, Sri Sri Yoga Level 2 Detox Program, Sri Sri Yoga regular classes. She is a Guru Puja Pandit and a blesser. She is in charge of the Art of Living Center at Rajeshwari Nagar, Bangalore City since 2002, organized many Nari Pariksha camps, and was keeping a divine shop till the pandemic. She has done dedicated Seva during both Silver Jubilee celebrations and World Culture Festival. She has taken.
Jayashree, sorry to interrupt, your video is not there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That is the technical issue I face.
Okay.
She has taken part in Prison Smart program, rural development program, and conducted courses. And today she is here with us. I welcome you, Pramila Didi.
Yeah.
And today we are
Very well.
talking about Seva and grace. The first question I would like to ask you when we are talking about Seva and grace, how say grace is related to Seva? Because many people are sitting in the room, they think that okay, grace should also come in my life, but they don't do any kind of seva. So how we can connect seva and grace? Yes, Didi, over to you.
Yeah. See, when we do seva without expecting in return, whether you are doing with a group of people or alone. So when we face certain things, difficulties while doing the seva, so when we, without losing the heart, the difficulty will go through it, whether it organized in the venue or the program or if when it is in the open area, when the rain comes, that is how we feel the seva will come and protect. Seva is saving to organize better. And when suddenly some power went off and we can't organize with the sound system, and exactly when the program starts, power comes, we all related the grace with the seva. Every time when we go through some or other problems, no volunteers are there in the program, someone will suddenly come to the venue and he will assist or he will help whatever need in that time. Don't you think so? This is all connected with the grace. Yeah, that's why every moment I feel the grace that Master is there with me. You just go ahead. You take one step ahead. I will push you from the behind. That's what I will. I am experiencing. I experienced. I will experience the grace of the Master when you dedicated to the seva. This is my experience from last 19 years. Actually, 19th year this one. Yeah, 19th year. During even pandemic also. So without anybody's organizing in online, how to organize, no idea. But somewhere people will come. I'm regularly taking online classes also. I feel with the grace of the master. Even till today, I'm taking the online classes. I've taken more online classes than the offline classes nowadays, but 2 years. So I always connect with the grace only. Grace and the master is working with me when I step out to doing the seva. Yeah. Without the grace, even you can't shake your finger. You know that? I believe in that. Yeah. Whenever we take continuously program, sometimes 3 batches, feel just so much tired. The moment we sit on the dais, I don't know where the energy will come. So is it not the grace? Master of the grace, taking care each and every moment. Yeah.
Wonderful, Didi. Didi, I would like to know how you came in this path, who brought you, and what was your life before Art of Living?
Before Art of Living, I was very short-tempered. Yeah, I can't take it things so easily until I will justify I am right, I will not leave. So I will keep talking or arguing until I feel it's okay, they are accepted. That was the temper, the nature of our way of moving with the people. But after in Art of Living, I'll tell you later then. You asked how to come, how you came to this Art of Living. It's really very interesting how I came to Art of Living. People normally in Art of Living, then they feel the grace and whatever it is, the master came in my life after in Art of Living. But for me, before into Art of Living only, I felt the grace. So how I came to this thing? I first heard this Art of Living word from my house owner. When I was the first tenant in the Bangalore, the house owner told there is a program called Art of Living. So it is very nice you do it. I just heard how much they are charging. They said it's 1,000 rupees. Yeah. Then I said if you do, I and my husband do, it is 2,000. So we have to shell out 2,000 rupees. Okay, let me see. I just left it. Just then I keep on hearing from the people about Art of Living, Art of Living. Then one day my husband's office, there was a issue. He is working as a marketing department and they were imported one machine from abroad, US. So that's supposed to be delivered to BEL. So till the last date, that machine is a new machine. It was not working at all. The so-called so many technicians have come. No one can able to make it to work. Then before that, once my husband came to this Kanakpura Road Art of Living Ashram, he went into the divine shop and he bought one small photo of our master. So he kept it in his table and his eyes went that time on his photo and he was telling Guruji, you make this mission to work, then we both will come and do your program. That was the deal with the master before knowing anything about Sri or anything about the organization. We are keep hearing before that 1.5 years, we were keep hearing about the Art of Living. That made him to decide in that particular moment. With our surprise, really that mission started working on that day. So he came very late to home and he was telling, tomorrow first thing you have to find out where this Art of Living, that time the name was a part 1 course. So find out where it is happening. At any cost, we have to do it in this week. Then I called, I was staying in Ragrajeshwari Nagar, that time nothing was there. Then I called to Vijay Nagar. There was, I heard about there is courses are going on in that. So then I called that volunteer's number. I got it through office only. Then I called and she told if the 16th is the course is happening, you can just directly you can come and register also. We didn't get, meantime we were there in Jayanagar also. There are so many courses are going on, but we didn't come across with any pamphlet. staying in Jayanagar. That time Anand Rajendran, he was taking a big courses. We never get any information about that. But after our house owner told only, then we went to Vijayanagar straight away. Half an hour before the course time, we registered and we did our course. Like that only I came into Art of Living. So since that day, I did my course in the year of 2002, March 16th, I enrolled ourselves. We don't know what happened after that. That same night, the first Kriya when we we came home after having dinner. After 10 o'clock, I was calling whoever I can call. And calling them and telling about the Sudarshana Kriya experience, it was such an energy to me, I couldn't sleep. So everybody should get this knowledge and get this the energy. I thought like mad I was calling. No, that was my first experience, very first Sudarshana Kriya. Still I can't forget how the body went, how I went through it. And came happily running like a child, calling them. It's really, I become a mad. Then after that, our course finished. Then regularly we are going into same center for follow-up and satsang. Then after 2 months, the teacher who taught, the same teacher asked, Jayashree Kanve ji. So she asked, why can't you organize in RR Nagar, Rajrajeshwari Nagar, where you stay? I will come there. That's how we started again, start class in the June. March I did, from June 2002 I started organizing as a volunteer. Then till today I have not stopped. So that is my experience. Part of 19 years. Not even one day after I started center, before becoming a teacher only, I started the center in Rajrajeshwari Nagar, looking around the whole of the area. Then we started, even now the online follow-up classes, we never cancelled, not even one class we have cancelled. If I am supposed to go somewhere, some other program, I see that some other teacher is coming and taking the class. That was the commitment I had without forcing by anybody. But I don't know, someone's happened.
Wonderful, Didi. Didi, when you were running a center, that time, many times it happens that people coming are less. So every center face this problem, like
Yes, yes.
people are not coming,
Yeah.
how to attract people. So
Yes.
what do you do so that people come more in the centers?
Okay. So I've not much faced less people are not. Every time, the periodically, new people are coming. The center, whatever the size of the center, I have looked so many venues. The first venue what I got is open place. Only shelter was there, everything was open. We can't keep any materials like a carpet or sound system. Every time we take home and bring in it. That time I felt, that time very less people when we started, and we didn't get the more hands to help. Only I and few dedicated volunteers. Even I am also volunteer, and my husband. 4 o'clock, if the class will start at 6:30, we'll start getting ready at 4 o'clock. Start from the spraying the heat and the mosquito thing, everything. And even the chair we'll bring from our home. And every day night taking back the car, somebody's car. That time I don't drive the two-wheeler or the car. And every time someone will come to us, then the first course, they'll bring their car. We'll bring it in the car or the two-wheeler. Some items, even Guruji's photos also. That time also we didn't feel anything. We have committedly we did. Then we moved on to the closed center. There are also less people. There's a gentleman was there. It's called Rajkumar, and he has given free of cost also. So do it. No, he has given free of cost. And after that they started taking. Then we checked the another venue, which that's a school. In the school also, before everybody come on the time that spread the carpet or anything, before that, it's a corporation school. So we did in the school. Every time we have to go 1 hour before taking all the dust. It was heavy. Then after that I will sweep and a lot of dust, everything comes. So I will cough and I will finish before anybody comes. Then people finally they will come and put the carpet. The carpet also get gullied. Then this was going on 3 years in that some school. Then you said no, then volunteers help. Without the help, it's very difficult. When they are not in, I also I'll get anger. What Guruji, I'm doing so much. If it continues like this, I don't want to organize satsang or follow. That's all. I will just discontinue. Unless you show on some venue. Otherwise, I will disconnect. And the photo only I will venting out all my anger or pain or whatever it is. Then Guruji showed on good venue. And opposite to the school only. I went and approached the new Kalyana Mandap. There I said, whenever there is no marriage, give your hall. So like that, we have made it in the Kalyana Mandap also some 2-3 years. Then that is also becoming very difficult when after the marriage, they never clean. Again, that cleaning, I myself, I take my housemaid and cleaning. This was also going. Then whenever marriage is there, we'll take all the people. This is a standard instruction. When some function is happening, you have to move to our house. That house part also I will tell. That become our venue. Because of this, every time getting difficult. When we are free, venue is not free. When we are not free, venue is free. Like that, I faced a lot of difficulties. There's nothing comes over the night without me working. Then again, I got very much anger. Enough is enough. I can't run here anymore. Then I took a commitment, Sankalpa, Guruji. We are searching the sites to buy on 30-40 site. That is 1,200 square feet to start constructing. Then we can move. Then we told Guruji. And nothing was even get finalized. We have seen hundreds of sites. 30-40 in the whole area or outside the city also. Nothing got finalized. Then that day when I'll always talk to the photo only. I don't have courage to talk physically. Though I meet, I'm unable to talk to Guruji. He will erase all our things. Mind will become a blank. Then just I'll come. Then that day I told Guruji, if you show one site, make us to buy, I will build a center there. It was verbally in photo, I told. You don't believe, within that day, within a month, we bought a site. What is the size? Can you imagine? We were looking for 30-40, that is 1,200 sites. Only.
Wow.
What we got is 6,000 square feet. Okay, that too without we paying. There's still I was very grateful. One person name is Sendil. He is also from Tamil Nadu. I don't know. He has some concern to us, soft corner to us. We don't have money, but we want to buy this site. It's a revenue site in the nationalized bank. We don't get a loan for that. Since the Tata Finance is the private, they agreed to give a loan to us. And that marketing executive, he told, don't worry, I will increase the market rate. And then in the increasing seat, suppose 100 rupees, he increased to 150. He showed in the document. So in that 150, 80% of the loan only we get. In that 80% of amount, we got 100%. So without from our pocket, only registration expense we spend. So other things in the loan only is accommodated. So that's how we start a site. We don't want to take back our words. 3 years. After 3 years, then slowly that layout people where I got construct is a revenue site. Later on, it may be a problem. You start. Then we paid betterment charge. Revenue site loans are stopping. You better pay betterment charge. Then we paid. Again, we don't have that time money. You don't remember the same bangles. I have 2 bangles. I just removed in the bank only. For extra money, I just given and taken the jewelry loan. And then we paid things. Then they stopped loan for the revenue side. In the meantime, this is all master's plan. Then IDBI Bank, nationalized bank, merged with, they taken the Tata Finance. They merged with the IDBI. Then naturally our loan has become in the nationalized bank. Then we got the for construction also loan, and we made it in the ground floor, only the big hall, front one kitchen, one small room, back one bedroom. So the whole big hall we used for art of living activities only. Then again whenever guest comes, they have to confine in the room. Then we thought of making a first floor. So then we built a hall, big hall in first floor. Then we need something to run our livelihood. So we thought, okay, we'll leave this first floor, ground floor for a rent. Then we'll move second floor with the center and the backside house. So like that, when we moved to second floor, made a small 2-bedroom house for us to live, and made a front big hall. Very beautifully came out. Then we was giving for the rent, we were doing in the second floor. It's one of the beautiful center in RR Nagar. That's what everybody tells. So many people from our ashram also visited our center. So like that, without commitment, without thinking of whether we have money or not, whether we pay the EMI or not, nothing has come in front of us, because we have Guruji will take care. Every step of the construction, we made it 8 years we constructed this center. Can you believe it? Starting from ground floor, first floor, second floor. That was the commitment, that was the strength we had because of Guruji's grace. Even our intention, I believe from that day, when our intention is good, it will happen. It takes months' time or years' time or sometimes lifetimes also. I have no doubt on that. Like that, we have keep on doing like that in every step in our life, or whether related with the Seva or the courses, everything we have done in that way only. For totally committed. We got a few committed volunteers also. With that help, I did maximum to my best of my level. Yeah, that is the commitment. Still, I have that commitment. I wanted to do, but Guruji recently he told, 2.5 years back, he told, I want to move this side. Then Guruji told, come here in the ashram flat, Suratan. You are a teacher, it is our home, you come here. So it took again 2.5 years to move here. I moved to near to the ashram flats. So I grown from no one to everybody, everything. Yeah, nothing to everything. So I become in that way. If I was otherwise, see, without art of living, who knows me? Hardly 10-15 people. Yeah, Guruji has given where he has given. Without the master or this art of living knowledge or wisdom, I really don't know where I will be. Yeah. So slowly, I have changed. I am the person, even the lightning, thunder, I will fear like anything. So I can't stay alone. The lightning, thunder, I will go to somebody's house and stay. Now, if you leave me in the wild forest, I will not fear at all. That much strength I have gained from this practice, knowledge, wisdom, Guruji's presence, and his guiding force, everything made me to come to like this. Whether you tell bad things on me, before it was not the case. Whether you tease me or whether you tell something about on my back, I just least bother about it. So since somebody commenting on me, I will not become like that. So if I take it, I can't sustain. I cannot run the center for nearly 18 years. 19th year, within 3 months only I started a center as a volunteer itself. I started. Yeah, that's why I always connect the Seva and the grace. It is go hand by hand. Parallelly it works.
Wonderful, Didi.
Yeah.
When we are thinking of selling our own assets, like you sold your own bangles. It's a
Yeah.
courageous step that you have taken.
Yes. Yeah.
And second thing, that one you told to remove the heavy benches from the school, and there is a
Yes.
lot of dust and all.
Yes.
And this is something that volunteers should learn, I guess, because
Yes.
when they feel any difficulty, they think, okay, let's quit it. So, but you have been sustaining, you just talk to Gurudev's photo and you argue
Yes.
with him, but
Yes.
you have never left that path.
Yeah, I shouted Guruji only on the photo.
Yes,
Really, it was working for me. That particular day, somewhere people will come and help. Oh, see, I thought of disconnecting people are coming. Okay, let me continue. Guruji will take care.
yes. Didi, many volunteers think that I should quit when they feel any difficulty or they feel that I'm not getting any support.
Hmm.
So how should be their mentality? Because sometimes I see when the volunteer falls ill or something happens which is not conducive, he or she feels that, okay, I should leave this path. That time, what they should think.
That type of not much I have come across. They will suddenly stop coming. Some personal commitment or something, as you said, they want to discontinue, they don't want to continue with this path. When I call, some people will pick up and they will share their problems, so I can also help. Some people, they don't even pick up the phone calls. So what we can do? Why they left? We can't make it. Then after 3 years, 4 years, again the same set of people will coming back also. That also I have seen. So I don't worry about it. If you are coming, it's for your good. If you are going, then I become more strength to them. So without much hands, I will be working hard. But whenever I have organized so many things, Mahasatsang, or so many things, calling Swamiji's and thing, nothing went wrong, and we never failed. Whatever we organized so far, some or other way, that final day, all the people come and do it, and the things will go nicely. That will run the show very nicely. This was the experience for me. Nothing we cancelled also. Nothing we feel bad also. Nothing went wrong also. There were people and enjoying, and that particular day, that thing will happen. That day, night, I won't sleep at all. Some energy. Then next day, I fall ill or some sort of tiredness, and that particular day, the whole night I won't sleep because then it would become 11 o'clock. Then the whole night, that's all. I didn't get sleep at all. That was the energy. Because of the energy, we didn't get to sleep. So volunteers come, and every period there are some volunteers come and go. They'll help. When someone is not there, the new person will come. Somehow also Guruji is helping by sending some or other people throughout the whole of 18 years of life. We are big satsang also in the open ground. And Silver Jubilee also. We took one bus people from our area. So I was given in the musical team, take care of things and picking up all our volunteers that worked like anything, picking up from the musicians from their home and bringing into Palace Ground, where the Silver Jubilee function went on. And that when we need, some or other people are there. Though they are not bringing more people to the course, whatever they can do, they all did it. And in our satsang, we never, without the prasada, we never did the satsang also. Prasada people love to bring it. So I didn't find any problem. Okay, I didn't cancel any satsang also. Because of no volunteers, nothing, no singers. We have a lot of singers also. Everything went on very well. From our place, I sent one person for affects body also. So I get again the support. But it's everything is went on very well. Yeah. Before becoming a teacher itself, I might have 30 teachers I met out. they are dealt with the teachers. Every Saturday, I think, who is this Sunday will be free. Calling for 10 people and one teacher will be free. We'll go there to teacher's house and bring them for follow-up and again dropping them. You know, that time it was a lot of demand for the teachers. But then that demand only, I also become the teacher. I enjoyed all that teachers thing. Oh, teacher. Nowadays, more teachers than the volunteers now. The things are changing now. As Guruji always tell, and still I am a volunteer. I'll do the volunteer job and take the classes also. What is there? We play the big roles and different roles also. That was my strength. And so many things are there now. Even online, if I go to any place, I will run around where the location, which location will get the network strength. I'll be running here and there, and I never cancel any online classes also. Regularly, I'm taking yoga class also. So struggling also and with a happy mood. Never felt so far. I never felt like a ladder. No pain in that. The more and more seva, you will be given the more strength also. Now Guruji wants me to relax. Online, I enjoy. Yeah, whenever we want to go, we can go. Before in the offline condition, we can't move. We'll sacrifice. If one function, either I will go or my husband will go. We never go both together because someone should take the class and handle it. Now the online, really I'm enjoying online. Whenever I feel, I just go in. There I sit, go with all the gadgets, with everything, then sit there and take the class. So Guruji has given this position also. Now enjoy. 18 years you did, now you relax. That's why he called it sincere. Just to relax. What else we need in our life? Having a master like, I'm really proud of having a master like our Gurudev and working for him. I was resigned the job also after he thought of it. And I want to be in this part.
Wonderful, wonderful, Didi. It's really inspiring. Did you tell us some Guru stories regarding your Seva in World Culture Festival and Silver Jubilee? And your experience also.
Guru stories. Okay. So that's all what I told is Guru stories only. Okay. If you want to remember Guru stories, there are many which are like that. This getting the center house, so everything is also Guru stories only, no? Without the money, running, buying a site and constructing 8 years, all Guru grace only. And the person helped without paying from us, we increase the marketing value. And all these Guru stories only. If you want to tell one more Guru story, recently, what I can tell. Yeah. Recently, this just 3 months back, my brother has been ill, seriously ill, critically ill. And we admitted in the hospital and I got the message. Then I went to the same night all around, thinking of Guruji, please. I have no idea that he will become this much serious. I just admitted, they said, I went. Then after going only, I came to know the real condition of his health. So he was unconscious for nearly 2 days. Then he got a seizure, they are telling. Seizure, no one was at home. And what happened, we never knew. And when he did not pick up the call, so we felt something wrong. Then we asked someone from local to go and visit that place. And he was lying in this, the hands are like this. And it was this nearly 36 hours in that without a drop of water after getting a seizure in the brain. And the brain, because of the dehydration, that brain taken the water, wherever there's some liquid is there, it's gone to the brain also, it seems. Because of that, he lost the memory also, and he was no life at all, only the breathing was going on. And the doctors refused to admit in their hospital. Then somehow they used the influence and got admitted. So that time we also asked Guruji. Guruji just said, Jai Gurudev blessings. He didn't say anything. But third day, Guruji was told, okay, he is improving, don't worry. As his sister, do your best seva for him. And bring him here to the Bangalore Ayurveda hospital. So he, after 4 days, he was become okay a little bit. Then he took 17 days to take one step. Then we discharged. 1 week we kept there at home, giving all the training. Then as per Guruji's direction, we came to Bangalore, brought him here to Sri Hospital. Then also Guruji continuously taking care. This is all I feel Guru stories, grace. And the devotee, true devotee or true volunteer, we always have Guru with them. The Guruji's grace is working, whether the time is over or not, but we feel Guruji only saved him. Can you believe this? That is 2 days, just lying, no nothing, no one around, no light, no thing, no one drop of water. Don't you think so? This is Guru's grace. And he told me also, you do your thing and wash off your karmas, his sister. Told, and he blessed me, take care. Till he was here only till the last month. Now, as the Guruji, we left him somewhere to get some rehabilitation, like slight meditation and little yoga. Still, the memory is not fully come back, but Guruji told he'll be fine. So you be quiet. Keep quiet, relax, cool, come and do advanced courses in ashram, relax before they come. So I just did in this Diwali, the intensive advanced program. That day when we had a darshan, Guruji blessed me, he put the flowers on me. Before that, there is one story, grace, Guru story. You know that November, before Diwali, though exactly I don't remember, November 1st. So I supposed to go to Kanchipuram for some personal work. And there was one teacher, a living teacher in Nagpur. I know him from when he was a volunteer. Since I am a little senior teacher, so I always advise him and always motivate him to become a teacher. So we supposed to go there. I'm going from Bangalore and meeting point was Arakonam because there is no train directly to Kanchipuram. Arakonam is the junction. So get down there and from there we are planning to go by a car. So I started keeping a cushion time, 1.5 hours cushion time. And that day, since it's very near to metro station, I thought of taking a BBM bus. So that particular day, I was standing from 1 o'clock to 1:40. There is no bus. Normally, every 5 minutes there will be a bus. That day, nearly 40 minutes, no bus. I about to book Ola and the bus came. So, okay, let me go. It's a 5 kilometers to metro station. I entered in the bus and the bus was crowded because long time there was no bus. Then every stop, they are taking the people full crowded in that corona period. Nothing, no social maintenance, no one. Only I was wearing the mask. Then I got down from bus to metro station, went to the railway station to metro. By the time is over, but still I don't want to leave it. I went metro station and changed and went to railway station and see only that platform was empty. Train have gone already. Then I came, we asked the Guruji. Then Guruji said, go back. No need to go. Go back home. Then we came back. Then my husband, when he was a regular sadhak, Sayam in his batch, Guruji told him to do twice a day. He does very dedicatedly, and that too in the time 3:45 Brahma Muhurta time. He'll be doing that Sayam practice and evening again for 1.5 hours. So he was doing once, he asked, can I stop one time only? Can I do? No, 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 do it twice. So in that he saw I and that teacher and with Guruji floating in the cloud. So same thing is was coming for 4-5 days, it seems. Then he asked why it is coming Guruji in the meditation like this. Guruji, like as usual, he just did and with a naughty smile and went up, it seems. We didn't tell. Then again after 4 days, Guruji, still it is, I am getting that thing in my eyes, I am visualizing that, why it is. Find out with your meditation power. Then also he didn't tell. Then again, he has given 3 days. I'll give you 3 days, find out with your meditation power. Then also he didn't get it. Oh, you didn't get it. I think you have to do still little more meditation. I'll tell you tomorrow, he said. That tomorrow was yesterday. That day, if I landed in that Arakonam, I and the another teacher, we would have met a serious, severe, fatal accident, it seems. Yeah. So it was goosebumping. So how see I normally I will go only in that tight schedule only, I will run and catch the train. I was such a person, I never can. So far I missed the train or bus. So far. That day, see how much time we wasted on the road. See that I am coming back. I'm not going. This is the rain season and we will land in night because the train is at 2:30. We land and we might have reached home there at 11 o'clock. And told you find out if you want to cross check, find out that time that there was an accident. So I did the karma swap. So on me and my that one more teacher. So this is possible for Guruji only for the true volunteer or the devotees. Yeah, Guruji saved. Many times we think saved life, but really we heard from this Guruji's mouth. So when I did, and then Guruji said, if Diwali, if you are alone, come and do the advanced course. If you are with your family, people, guests, enjoy with them. Then I did only the advanced course, no Diwali, nothing came in front of me. So I did the intensive meditation program. That day we met, that day night Guruji was coming from Gujarat. After Diwali, then when we are in the darshan line, he asked, how are you? My local language in Tamil, how are you? Then I said, I am very fine with your blessings, Guruji. At that time, I never knew all those things. Then Guruji put the flowers and went on. That day night, again, this, I didn't sleep. Till 2:30, I don't know, some power is coming, energy. And I was just watching TV. Then also, whenever I watch TV little bit longer time, I will do like this. That day, nothing, I can't even blink my eyes. Then finally, I slept. Now, Guruji is telling me to do Seva. This after knowing this, yeah, really, and now I feel like doing more Seva now than the earlier times. That was the Guru stories. Guru, how the Guru is taking really care of their devotees, or teachers, volunteers, and we can't count these countless memories, Guru stories. If you tell me, I can speak on the whole night, I can speak like this. If we are having a passion, without getting bored,
Didi,
I can talk like that's why grace I talk like anything.
Didi, tell us about something about the World Culture Festival.
World Culture Festival. Yeah. There's not much. What we did Silver Jubilee is very big sevas because it was happened in the Bangalore. This WCF is.
If you can tell about Silver Jubilee also, it is fine.
Yeah, we did, and we and Vijayanagar team, Prasad ji is a teacher, and we all went 1 week before only to Delhi to take all Karnataka fest to whoever has paid, and we were allocating the rooms. 1 week before only we went, we were allocating the rooms only, And whoever allocated, I personally called everybody, whoever coming to different locations, different hotels. Okay, that first day they organized a bus, WCF. We were staying in the south place there only. What is that? It starts from K. Okay, stayed there. That bus, that first day, it was raining. Remember? You might not remember. First day it was raining, and what we booked the bus didn't arrive at all to hotel. Yeah, all are waiting. Finally, some other bus we booked. And when we went during the travel only, the heavy rain, and we were in the bus. When we got down, it was fully stopped and we were entered. All the 3 days, some or other problems we faced, but everything went on very well. All the days. Then we moved to, first we said the Karnataka Bhavan and allocating all the people in different hotels, making a list and they called everybody. Everybody appreciated. They didn't face any problem. That is the Seva only we did. After that, and men in our team, they are going to the airport, to railway station, and going, finding out and bringing them to hotel. We extended our Seva from airport or from railway station or bus stop, went with a vehicle and bringing them was a challenge. So once 2 people come, then again the other people will come. They'll come in another flight or another bus or train, like that. You are up and down going. That we did very nicely, WCF, and they enjoyed like anything. Not much Seva in WCF, like Silver Jubilee. Silver Jubilee, okay, nearly 2-3 months we were working. Many different Sevas. WCF we enjoyed.
What kind of seva you did in Silver Jubilee, if you can tell, and how you organized?
Yeah, Silver Jubilee, that time only I have become a teacher. It was 2006, no? Silver Jubilee was February or March. I have become teacher 2005, August 15th, that too. Independence Day, the night, midnight only Guruji was giving, singing something or other thing. He was given the manual and the cassette exactly at midnight. So just 6 months old I am a teacher, as a teacher. So there that time they given the teacher with the family also, teacher's family on pass also. So that Seva is what they were given to musician, one famous musician I have to escort. But all our team under my thing as a teacher, my team also given the same Seva, picking up from tabla to mridanga or whatever the music thing they allocated each and every packet. We had one bus and going to everybody's place and taking them for even to training when the rehearsal was going on. So we started taking them to venue and bringing them in the late night. Every day it was going on 1 month. That is the big Seva we did, many musicians. And putting them into hotel, seeing that they are getting the food, and again they're taking their things and dropping them back in the midnight. Again, every day we are bringing all these things we did. It's a great Seva we did at that time. And they're getting souvenir advertisement, everything I did. Souvenir from people. I did first. I given on big page advertisement as a souvenir in the Silver Jubilee. You can see now. It's a Rajarajeshwari Nagar only to be there. So these are the Sevas we did in Silver Jubilee. Very nice. Then lot of things will happen there. Lot of agarbadi, that some confusion, chaos, everything happened. After Silver Jubilee was over, Guruji called what went wrong, which thing, to find out what went wrong during the Silver Jubilee. Then everybody sharing Guruji this, that. Then Guruji also told, hey, I want to share what I went through. I have stories to tell you. Then in the first day it went on very well. Second day Guruji's father not there in the dais. Guruji was seeing he's not there. And he called, I'm watching on the television because the Maharashtra volunteers has given the stage seva. They never knew who is Guruji's father. So they, because he's not wearing anything, they stopped, not allowing to go into. Pitaji, when you go, I was finding he's not there. When he was telling this, I am saying at home, people are not allowed Pitaji to on the stage. This was, he was telling that I have stories like that, 2-3 stories he told. I remember this is the only thing I remember. Yeah. Lot of chaos. And one more thing, no, we enjoyed all our volunteers and the whole one bus full, 3-4 buses from our area went. And the last day, 2 people missed the bus, everything, and we were busy. Then they called me. We missed the bus, we are still in the venue. Then the conductor, because before that, all conductor and driver was given the Surashnikaya knowledge. So only for 2 people from Palace Ground, the venue to RR Nagar, the whole bus only 2 people. So even the conductors, drivers also did a very good seva. Okay, nothing, no stampede, no missing thing, nothing was happened, sir. Really, this is a historical event, only our master can do it. No traffic jam. Even in Delhi, WCF also no traffic jam. The whole world has come to WCF, including the so-called politicians also. All the politicians are in the one same place, including our Modi ji. Only Modi ji was in the closed thing because of the safety. We both went really well because of the grace. Otherwise, don't you think the 7 acres of the stage in the program, that too hanging stage, it's no cement constructed one. Is it not grace? Yeah, it is all grace. Only our master can do it. What else you want?
Wonderful, wonderful, Didi.
Yeah.
Didi, one thing I see, when there is a chaos, after chaos, we can feel the bliss.
Yes.
And many people get fed up because of why in art of living there is so much of chaos. There is no discipline. Gurudev is coming. People are running here and there.
Yes.
So, but how to explain those people? Because
we'll be telling now, God loves fun. Until you go running here and there without any chaos, how do you get the skill how to handle it? That is what exactly the master gives now. That I will explain in the class or anything. No volunteer felt so far very bad. And are without telling me the method left also. But I managed. Accept people and situation as there. We have to use all the 5 sutras that time. And people who regularly does sadhana, that our kriya, they don't get anything. They will complain, yeah, what is this, everything. I just listen. That's all. You have to accept. Then the family itself, how many things, politics, partial, and lot of things in our own family happens. And can't you expect this will happen very common in the huge gathering, huge thing? Of course, I heard a lot of complaints. I heard that, but we can't tell no to volunteers or anything. Yeah, we manage. There are a lot of volunteers here also is there. The screen I'm seeing that. So everybody gone through what is this, madam? I heard many comments, negative comments. And at the same time, positive, grace. Nobody felt very bad so far. It's the I'll take it with my karma. That is how I prepared all our volunteers.
True. Yeah. And I have seen many people like, okay, everyone is giving responsibility to me only. What should I do? I have seen many teachers, many not teachers, everyone.
Volunteers.
Like, yes. When a big event is happening, like there's so much of skill upgradation, I can say. Many things improve us. and it happens.
Yeah, but I am the person, I will not give much seva to only one person. Instead, I will do. When we are working volunteers, I always will go there coming from the office, let me only do it. And whatever you can do that much only. When our center inauguration, just decided on general election day in 2014. So all are busy in their election job. Just if tomorrow is function, the center's opening inauguration ceremony. That's one day before. I called all the people for the meeting. And this is what we are going to do. These are the things starting from who is welcoming and this one putting on the decoration and that mango leaves, all those things. Everything I noted down, called for the meeting. I just showed the list. Whoever can do this seva, do it. If you are bringing kalasa for welcoming, that even that kalasa also you should bring it. You should not disturb, we will not eat. If you are taking one seva, starting, bringing, decorating and taking back your own things, go back. When you are going back, take all your vessels. Don't keep anything here. And everybody took it one small seva or big seva. And everybody did the job. I did not face any problem. Only I was dealing with the caterer only or the food. Everything, every volunteer did the very good job. Our Surya Pada was inaugurating and the satsang and that was the general election day. China himself did not get the driver. Surya Pada. He came on his driving. He came. Even he took that responsibility, Seva coming on his own. Because we are all very busy, we never knew China did not get the driver. Even the whole country, so everybody busy gone to their native to cast their vote. So he came driving. We have all the documented thing, the video, everything was there. This is how we give. I am the person, I will not depend much the giving one volunteer much of the seva. So instead, I just put Guruji, keep on giving, I can handle it. Yeah. And one volunteer, he is become a teacher also. The first course what we organized, he was doing that course. His name is Prabhu. He is senior to us and he is equal to 10 people. For everything he was supporting to me. Anything if you ask, uncle, can we do this? Yes, he will tell. Forget about whether we can or not. His answer is always yes. And to my unfortunate thing, and in the year of 2000, he was the reason to construct the center and finishing it up. And he is giving all his support by all aspects. And within 3 months after the inauguration, he got heart attack and died. After that, I become very low. Still, Guruji is supposed to come to our center. He invited, Guruji is agreed and was giving his note to his PA. And by the time this uncle has passed away, I stopped. And once Guruji's PA was told him, when in front of our center, there was a temple, Guruji was coming there. So after 10 o'clock, he will bring me to our center. He said, I said, no, this Guruji is not coming center for my sake. For all our people should see Guruji coming to center. Then I went and told in the temple only, Guruji, don't come in the night. So I want you to come in the daytime. Kishorji asked to bring now. I told, really, I don't have energy. Guruji, my husband also not there. With 2 hours time, I can't do anything. Don't come tonight to our center. Then he went to, he took him to his house. Then after that uncle died, so I really lost our interest to bring Guruji to our center. He has told twice, give the day to her center. After seeing the photo and everything, and said, he will do it with all, everything with child. One day will come, he said. That one day never happened. Maybe he might have come on the other level, mentally he was there. That after I lost that volunteer come teacher, It took 1 month for me to stop my tears. That much personally involved. He is like a father, godfather or father thing. So then slowly I become strong. It took lot of time to come back. I just whatever the follow regularly what happens I did only. I didn't organize any courses or anything. I don't know. I lost all my energy. Then I didn't become. Yeah, this way you told na when volunteers stopped. He was no more only. He's not volunteer. He was a great volunteer and become a teacher. So I only made him as teacher.
Wonderful, wonderful, Didi. Didi, this session is really an inspiration for all the people. And the
Yes.
people who are watching it live on YouTube, I should tell you, there are many things to learn out of this session. Because how you can have develop a own center if you are not having much resources, and this journey is a lot of learning, and I would request you to share it with all the people, all the volunteer so that they will some or the other way get inspired, and they will uh, start doing some seva. And uh, this session is really, everyone should watch it. They should know how you can do seva in the worst situations also. Like many things that I have learned that have inspired me. And the people who are watching it right now on YouTube, I also tell you to subscribe this channel, because before going to bed, listening to some seva stories, listening to Gurudev, what is better than this? So you should subscribe to this channel. We are trying to make you connected in this path. And Prameela Didi, this session is phenomenal. This session, what we just had, it's really phenomenal. Means people will watch it again and again. Before going and before we conclude, any last word you want to say who are watching this, or the people who will be watching this on future in future? Any last word you want to say?
Yeah. See, as you as I have come across the volunteers for even rain, they are committed to bring some prasada. If it is rains, they will not come. They will not take come. Since they committed, they will not come also, because they clearly they will say it was raining, so I am not coming. Like that also I have faced. But what I am telling, see whether when we are committed, even we can take auto or anything, even Ola, nowadays everything is there. We can come. When it will happen, when we were committed, faith in us first and the master, we will take. I have committed to do this seva this day. When we step out, nothing happens. So it is all in our small mind. So when having such a beautiful master, never think taking back a step. So once we stepped out, it will be done. That faith we all should have when it happens, that when we do regular sadhana, seva, satsang, these things will take care of our life. It is like a kavacha for us. It is all the three: sadhana, seva, satsang. Whatever we need in our life, it all come and fall on our lap. Whether you need it or not, it will come and fall on your lap. That's the only thing I want to tell. When we do seva, it is not with our comfortable level, we can't do any seva. It is not we can, oh, I can't, the sun, I can't do sitting in the AC car, we can't do any seva. We have to step out. When we do seva, all our comfortable thing will come out of our comfortable things. And only we can say that gives the strength and the inner happy inside. When we are taking other people's problem, our problems will be taken care. I am the one big example for this. I never worry about myself, but I always do for others. So my thing is automatically taking care. What we need in this life. Money will not come with you, whatever, but we do this seva, that karma, that good and bad, the soul carries. I believe in that. That is what we have to maintain our credit balance more than the debit balance. What is credit here? All our good actions, Seva. Everything goes to the credit balance. On the other side, debit balance. Without our knowledge, we might have ended up the bad karma also. That is also on the side, it will be there. When we increase the credit balance, this debit balance automatically become nil.
Wonderful, wonderful, Didi.
Yes.
Sudhari,
So
if you
do
want,
some Seva, taking care of the less fortunate people's problems.
Yes.
That is the thing. Our master also keep on telling, take care of the people who is
yes,
in the problem or who need your support, need your thing. Everything matters. Mind matters, everything. Once you committed, even night 12 o'clock also, we can go with a smile for any Seva. That was the thing when we have to change our mind. Committed
wonderful,
mind. Committed
wonderful.
mind. Yeah, we need a committed mind. That's all.
Really, really inspiring. Sudhari, if you want to please.
Yeah. Yes, very true, ma'am. Very true. I totally agree with you. We simply give excessive excuses for not doing something. If it is raining, see, even it is raining or hot sun or whatever it is, we are doing our day-to-day work. Irrespective of the season, Similarly, if you want to do seva sincerely, and we can do it. Simply by giving excuses, it will not serve the purpose. What you said, I totally agree with you. See, we have to come out, we have to leave the comfort zone. Simply, we should not give such a silly excuses for not doing. So I totally agree with you. And this is the lesson everyone should learn, See, we always see, by if it is raining, are we not going to school? Are we are not going to office? Are we are not going to any places? Are we are not, we simply sitting at home? No. We are doing our regular duties as usual. Similarly, seva, satsang, and sadhana, we should do irrespective of the season and this thing. So, what you said is 100% right. You have to commitment. That commitment
Yes.
is to be there. Then only we can succeed. So, you should leave the comfort zone, basically. When you are doing for other job, why not in this path? We have such a good Guruji, and he is going all the time, and he is devoting his time for us. Then why not we?
Yeah.
So definitely I agree with you, and thanks a lot. You have mentioned a very apt example by saying the rain. See, if it is raining, we can take an umbrella, we can take by a vehicle or anything. If really, if you want to do, you can do it.
Yeah,
So
I had come across all those things. Then what? Immediately we'll have something. We'll buy banana and we'll give. But initially I was getting angry how to make it things all right. I never knew. Then slowly by practice I learned how to handle it. Yeah, without losing it. Okay, sometimes not bringing that some biscuit at home will be there or something nearby shop. We'll get some banana and give. What is that?
True.
That's how
Wonderful.
I have become. Whether you do, even when we goes, two people joining, so what? I didn't do much thing. Two people also same enthusiasm I think. 20 people also same thing. 200 people also same thing. What is that? Like that I have become now. Nothing to worry. No post cancel, no worry. Happening, no happy. I have same thing in my head. That was the thing because of the practice and the commitment, as Madam said, Seva. If it is a function or if it is our own children, if there, can't we go taking out of the way, we'll go and bring. Yeah, same thing people have to put in the Seva also. Then everything will happen accordingly. Guruji Sodna set example for a true volunteer, true devotee, even possible for Guruji to intervene with the divine. Yeah, he made divine to stop something going to happen bad. He can stop. So in the what else we should worry, what else we can need from the master when the master is taking with the drishti vision. He see, these people are going here and they will meet or they will go bad. thing or fatal accident. Master, see how he is doing for the billions of people. How he asked, one devotee asked, how you know all our problems, Guruji? Then he told, I was there in that time. So just to pull one hair from your head. Then they pulled. Is it paining? Yes, that's it. He said.
Wonderful.
Ah. So, in the
This,
presence of the master, we learn many things. That's what I
true.
learned. I learned in the presence of, whenever I'm free, when Guruji is there, I will come from the city to ashram to be in his
True.
presence. Whether understand is Hindi or not, I don't know Hindi, to be frank. I feel ashamed not learning the Hindi, but we'll see slowly. Now moving here, it is forcing me to learn. I don't know how I learn Hindi. I learned Kannada and I'll take class in Kannada also. So my mother tongue is Tamil. But I'll mix with Tamil, I did somehow. Now I can able to communicate easily in all other South languages other than the Hindi. Hindi I should learn.
Wonderful.
Otherwise this interview would have been Hindi, no?
Language is not a barrier because many things are there. And Didi, this is really inspiring. This session is really inspiring. As you told, the Gurudev's grace is there. And
Yes.
really, thank you so much, Didi, for coming and sharing this.
Yeah,
This was
thank
really
you. Thank you for giving me this great opportunity to share how I become, to share to the other people. Okay, it's helping me also. Okay. Thanks a lot, Abhishek ji. Yeah, and thanks who was the reason for this, Resham. Resham, who is in our Art of Living app. She is the one first approached me. Will you give the interview? Thanks to her also. And nice to meet you also, Abhishek ji. Okay, thanks a lot. Say Gurudev. Gratitude and Seva.